When scheduling feeding for newborns, Amy Artman from the University of Colorado Hospital School of Midwifery says, let your baby set the schedule.
Babies absolutely need nourishment throughout the 24-hour period, and so parents shouldn't be trying to get babies to sleep through the night during these first several weeks because baby stomachs are so small that they need to have this constant nourishment either from breast milk or if the baby's being formula fed, then formula. So moms and dads shouldn't be trying to get babies to go back to sleep in the middle of the night when a baby wakes up hungry. Baby should be fed and diaper changed and then soothed back to sleep.
The certified midwife says early on, newborns eat quite a lot.
There's a lot of different theories about that. With a breastfed baby, the best evidence show that a baby should be fed 8 to 12 times in a 24-hour period. And babies are different kinds of feeders. Babies feed and can get full. Some babies feed really quickly, others are really slow. So it really depends on the baby, especially in that initial period.
Artman says you need to make sure your baby is getting enough milk.
I would suggest to follow the baby's cues, and so when the baby's showing the cues of hunger, to go ahead and feed, and then you also want to make sure that the baby's getting fed enough by baby having frequent wet diapers and stools.
She says after a while the baby will start setting its own schedule.
And then after a while, after a few weeks, the baby will start getting into more of a schedule.
And if you plan for all of this early on, it will get better over time.
When it's happening, just after a few months or sometimes even after just a few weeks, the sleep does start consolidating, meaning that the babies will go for longer periods of time, and to take heart that you won't be up all night for the rest of this baby's life. Sleeping through the night or consolidation of sleeping is very variable, just like any other milestone. Some babies hit it earlier, some babies hit it later, but you should expect definitely by about 12 weeks that the babies should be sleeping at least for 3 or 4 hour chunks, and a lot of babies at that point will be sleeping for 5-hour chunks. And then by 9 months, a lot of babies will be sleeping 9 or even 12 hours a night. But again, it's really variable and depends on the baby.
And always discuss your feeding schedule with your pediatrician.
The baby's going to primarily determine the schedule. Again, if you have a baby that sleeps for long periods of time, then you should discuss it with your baby's healthcare provider whether you should be waking the baby up to be fed, especially if there's any concerns with the baby's growth.
For more information, go to theparentingchannel.com.